All right, so welcome in for another video. Today we're down here at the Goodwill Bins, and this one is a different store than we've been to previously, so we're going to try this one again. It's been a while since I've been down here. Luckily, I have I shouldn't say both my kids, I have two of my kids, because I do have three, but I have two of my kids with me, and they're my twins that normally go shopping with me. They're here with me to this morning. And also, we're going to meet my sister down here, which is kind of a nice family reunion thing for shopping. So it's going to be awesome. But we're going to give it a try. We're going to see if we can find, hopefully get around 50 items, 50, 60 items. That's our goal. We have 6 sets of hands, 6 sets of eyes. We're going to hit it hard. We're going to see what we can find. So we'll recap here in just a bit. All right, we just got in here. They're just rolling out some bins over here. So we're going to try to jump on and see what we can find. It's really quiet in here so far, but we'll see. They're going to roll out these new bins of clothes, a couple of the hard goods. I'm hoping to get more hard goods today, so let's see what we can find. Here's what we got so far. Just a whole pile of stuff we got to go through. I don't know. A lot of stuff that's probably going to end up going back, but we got just a bunch of random stuff so far that we got to check out. It's going to take a while to go through everything, but we'll see what we can find, what's good out of this whole big bunch.
That's totally less nice, but still. So what are you guys thinking you're gonna do?
So, got a cart for my daughter for her with her boot today, and we got a whole bunch of clothes right here. We got some electronics. So we're gonna put all this stuff in the car and wrap it up. Hey everybody, we're back from the bins. This is actually the day after. I trying to catch up on everything, and I wanted to show you all what I did find. And if anyone doesn't know, the Goodwill Bins is basically just the outlet store. It's where they take everything in mass quantity down to these warehouses, and they bring it out in big, large bins, roll it out, and let everybody just dig through it. And so it is a long day for us when we go down. It's a bit of a drive for me, and it does make up for a long day, and it is a little tiring, honestly, digging and digging and digging. But we did come away yesterday with 65 items that we found, and that was between myself and my two twins, Nicholas and Kaylee, that went with me. And we also met my sister down there, which was really awesome. She went down and shopped as well. But we did find 65 items, came away with a great price per item, which I'll show you here in a second. And it was a good day. It was a good trip all the way around. Again, a bit of a long day, but overall, this is the kind of thing I need to bring in a lot of inventory at one time, and then divvy that out and start listing that through the week here, the next couple weeks, and I get a good profit margin out of it because I can find items on an average of a very low cost. And we'll go over that here in a second. So let's take a look at, most of it was clothes, but let's take a look at what I did find. We'll go over the clothes, and I'll jump over to the hard goods, and we'll show everyone what we did find, and let's take a look. All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. Now, as I mentioned, we did find 65 items total to resell. We also found some things that the kids wanted to keep for themselves, or maybe I might have kept a few things. But overall, 65 items to resell. I did pay about $86, so it was $85.78 right there, and that broke down to $1.30 per item on average. So that's great. I mean, when you think about $1.30, it gives me the wiggle room to take offers on some of these items, to price them competitively and to move them quickly. So I'm really happy with that. All right, let's take a look at what I did get. Now, again, you remember, this stuff is random stuff. It isn't all stuff that I would seek out, I would look for at the stores necessarily, especially when it came to some of the hard goods. I just kind of take what we find, what we think has some value to it, and that's what we're going with. So remember that. All right, first up, we got this Columbia, Arkansas Razorbacks. Nice hit on the back. Long sleeve fleece jacket. Got this Burton, which I love Burton, the brand. Does well for me. Really nice Burton long sleeve hooded jacket. That could, right there, will pay for probably half of this whole lot right there. And this will probably pay for the other half. This is a nice Columbia, big size, really nice winter jacket. I think it's a 3X. That, between these two jackets, I think pays for everything, probably. All right, and then picked up this fleece Pearl Izumi with a complimentary bunch of hair on it, but you know, obviously I'll clean that. That should do okay. Picked up these, kind of funny, these little dog, these little pooch dog little outfits. This is the Colorado Avalanche. This is the Denver Bronco one. And so some dog lover, you know, is going to buy those. All right, got a women's sports bra. Yeah, it's an Athleta. Got the hit on the back there, right there. Picked up this Florida Panthers scarf. Kind of random, but I've sold scarves before. Nike Dry Fit tank, women's workout. Ariat, nice blouse top, net kind of top. Free People or We the Free, oversized women's top. A Free People workout or tank. That's got this, I don't know if this is an older logo or a newer logo. I've never seen that logo. If anybody in the comments can let me know if they know anything about that. Probably not worth a bunch there anyway, but this is a cool KUHL women's full zip lightweight jacket. A Carhartt, this is a 3XL, just a short sleeve button down shirt. Good size on that. Nike vintage color block jacket with that older tag, red tag. Really nice vintage lightweight jacket. A LL Bean. Here we go. LL Bean, nice pullover women's. A Vineyard Vines. And this is the #1 draft pick logo. Really nice logo. And a little pocket there. It's got the arm hit down there. Long sleeve. Nice Polo Ralph Lauren hoodie on a newer tag. That really nice condition. Between those three jackets, that's definitely going to pay for everything, I'm sure. Here is a Athleta leggings. Really nice print on that. I sell these. There's the zip pocket. I sell those a lot. Vanderbilt hoodie. Perfect with the tournament going on. Sports, college teams. Nike. Got the nice hit on the bottom. Long sleeve turtleneck pullover. Polo Ralph Lauren. Really nice USA with the patch and the bigger pony. Really cool shirt. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. Nice, like Tattersall plaid with the yellow pony, long sleeve button down. Tommy Bahama, terry cloth, long sleeve. New with tags, Boston Celtics championship last year t-shirt. Some BKE Jake jeans. And these always sell for me and really good. 34, good size. These should sell quickly for me. Usually get about around 30 bucks for those. This brand I hardly ever find. Great brand, Fall Raven. And these are like a like a cargo pants. Really nice, although they do have some paint spots on the leg, which is a shame, but I don't know if you could see those. There's a couple spots, and unfortunately that, that hurts the value, but I think because the brand's so strong, I think it'll still do fine, and I think I'll get a pretty good amount for those. All right, some cool KUHL pants. There's the hit on the back. Nice men's size, I believe. If these fit me, might just keep them. I don't know pretty cool pants. Cool pants. Nike golf pants with a stretch band, just gray long pants. There's a hit on the back there. Some Nike women's leggings. They had a nice hit on the bottom, a little spell out on the bottom. Some Beyond Yoga leggings. There's the back hit, just black, nothing fancy, but those sell. Some more Athleta jogger style leggings with the pockets, and I sell those, like I mentioned. Some Nike baseball pants. There's the stretch band, got the hit on the front. I don't know, with baseball getting ready to go, I think there's a little bit of value on those. Some really nice Nike heavy sweatpants, can't go wrong there. Some really nice Adidas joggers. It's got the nice zip pockets right there, kind of a gray striped pattern on them. Some Columbia Omni Shield women's cargo pants, cropped. I seem to have pretty good luck with these too. They're not worth a lot, but all right. And then some Patagonia women's corduroy shorts, and another pair of Patagonia. It's got the little hit on the back, camo with the adjustable side waist, camo shorts, and some really nice cool print on these. These are Patagonia as well, and there's a hit on the inside, little tag, and then it's got a nice, really nice pattern with that hit on the bottom there. Really nice pattern on those, like swim trunks. All right, that was it for the clothes. I did pick up quite a few hats, so you just never know what you're going to find. But these Dallas Cowboys with the pink shine bill here, brand new with tags. North Face mesh hat, Leopold, really nice with the patches on it. And I believe Leopold is a hunting rifle scope brand or hunting brand. This is like a vintage Mitchell & Ness 91 Bulls. I don't know if this is like a remake of it, but nice little hat. Need to do a little cleaning on some of these, but this one's a Travis Matthew little golf hat. Definitely needs a little bit of cleaning on that. A Sager Company camo hat. Had a little bit of value on that. And then this Sun Cruiser, I'm not sure what exactly that is, but I comped it. It did have some value to it, surprisingly. A Milwaukee Bucks, kind of a wool hat with that pretty cool Fear of the Deer on the bill there. And then a Dallas Cowboys winter New Era hat, just a palm hat. All right, let's pull over the hard goods and we'll show you what we have there. All right, picked up this Eddie Bauer travel pack. Sold these before. Not a lot of money there, but they do sell. This old vintage, like brake light, running light, maybe for a bike or motorcycle. I'm not really sure. Don't really know much about it, but I've sold stuff like that before. This Coach bag, it's like a fanny pack bag. Has the nice heavy buckle with the logo on it. I don't know if you can see that. It looks legitimate, although there's a some kind of stain on the front here. I'm gonna have to try to get out. It may not come out, so might be a bust. This Sony Blu-ray player, I always sell these, and probably get around $20 for that. This, oddly enough, this little Squishmallow, or it's not a Squishmallow, it's a squish ball, like stress ball, like this, and it's got new tags. I don't know, it's goofy, but it did have some value. I better probably set that to the side for now. Couple vintage clocks, which a lot of people pass on stuff like this, but this is a vintage, just a little alarm clock. Actually had some value to it. I think around $15–20. Logitech mouse, nothing special here, but if you do find any mice like this that you're going to use for your computer, make sure it has the dongle in the back. It plugs in the back, and if not, I would just not waste your time with it, but probably only get around $8–10 for that. But hey, we're at the bin. So Microsoft Surface power supply, new in the box. Another vintage AM/FM alarm clock radio. Actually had some value. I think it was around $20 for that. This Pocket Simon game, not sure, but had a little bit of value there. Some headphones, Apple, new with the dongle on the back. These are wired, so probably worth a little bit being Apple. Colorado Rockies shine like a glitter ball. Just kind of caught my attention, but almost anything catches my attention, like a squirrel or something. But that one, you never know, might be worth something. Here is like a realistic Radio Shack robot, and you put a coin on him and he eats it and then he dances, and this, we tested, it does work. It's kind of funny, but it actually has some value to it, like around $15–20. The Sopranos DVD box set, it looks like it's complete, worth a little bit. I don't know, maybe around $15–20. Pair of glasses. I don't know much about these glasses. I'm gonna have to research these, but I have had good luck finding glasses at the bins. And the last couple trips I found Ray-Bans, 2 or 3 Ray-Bans in the last trips there, and have sold almost, I think, all of them. And even if they're beat up or scratched up on the lenses, you can sell them for the frames only, so don't be afraid of that. I don't know much about these ones here. I'll have to really look into it. They may be worthless, I'm not really sure. And then last, I got this football, and if you see these Nerf footballs, surprisingly, I saw another reseller mention these, and I was shocked when I found out that these are worth like $40. And when I found it, it's got a little cleanup to do, but I was really excited. But then we later noticed there's the seam is split right here, and I don't know if I can fix that or if I'll just probably sell it as is. Even if I got $20 for something like this, this is stuff people just overlook and just walk on by. But if you see these garage sales or anything, you can probably get them for like $1, maybe less. And these are actually worth, like I mentioned, about $40. So keep that in mind. That's it for the hard goods. Now, as I mentioned, I kind of went through, we found 65 items, and I went through each one and I guesstimated at what I think I can make profit-wise. And whenever I sell something, I always have shipping included in my listing. So the shipping is included in the price. And I went ahead through every item and I guesstimated at what I think I can get. And with that total, that was $926 with everything. Now, remember, I guess conservatively, so generally low. Some stuff may be a bust because I have to test a lot of things. Some stuff will sell for more than I'm guessing at. Some will sell possibly less. But I think I'm right on that line where my guess is pretty close on a conservative basis, $926 for an $6 investment. So you can't really go wrong with that. And again, with the profit margin of $1 is $1.30 per item on average. then it gives me that wiggle room. If I need to take offers on these items, I can let it go, whatever. But it does give me a nice margin and some wiggle room when I put these up on a listing. All right, that was enough of me rambling. Thanks for sticking with me. We're gonna hit another video here, hopefully soon. And as always, I appreciate you following along with me and supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me, so thank you very much for that. Stay tuned for the next video, and like and subscribe, please, if that really helps me. We'll see you again. Have a great day.